Miles, what are you doing? What? I'm going to kill you. What's your name anyways? It's Carnage. You should know that. I'm one of your greatest enemies. Hey, I was supposed to be in Spider-Man into Spider-Bird, but I wasn't. Hello everyone, UltraCakeFit here and welcome back to another video. Before we begin, please do make sure to subscribe and hit the like button. It does mean a lot to me. And let's get straight into it. So today I will be reviewing the Lego Marvel Spider-Man set number 76113. It contains 235 pieces and is recommended for ages 6+. And these sets released on the 1st of December 2018, so they're relatively speaking quite new for January of 2019. Let's get straight into it. So let's start by talking about the minifigures. We have the one and only Spider-Man. There he is in his usual Spider-Man outfit, which is included in almost every single of the 5 Spider-Man sets. Really nice design. And we've got some back printing as well. He fits on his bike like this, so if you're struggling, you have to push his legs down all the way like this to put in his little carrier here. And then bring the steering wheel closer. It takes a while, but eventually you'll get there. But you get what I mean. I'll do it in a second. Next, we have Miles Morales, who's the main character of Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, which, by the way, is an excellent movie. In fact, I'll take away these web pieces. There's a ton of these web pieces in this, including this set. Might want to move the instructions to the side so I see the white screen, and it's much clearer for you to see this guy, who's a Brooklyn teenager. Some back printing as well. And he comes with these web pieces. And the third and final minifigure, who's actually a villain, this is Carnage, which has got loads of tentacle pieces, but the only downside, I guess you could say, is that this bottom right one really hates me. I don't know why. It's so loose you can just easily take it off, and I keep it in my Lego cupboard, it just comes out, whereas this one is hard to take out. Actually, not just because it's the top one, it wouldn't fall off, but because this one's quite strong and sturdy, but this one's quite loose. So that's one of the downsides to this set, but it's not really a downside. Now let's move on from the minifigures. And in fact, there's a little web piece which Spider-Man throws, which is like a little piece where you can just capture him like that. It's got a little piece. It's got a little joint there where you can put his minifigure hand through, so you can just lock him up or something like that. Let's move to the actual bike. This is going to take me a while to do. So here's the actual bike itself. Let me just rotate in 360 degree. Whoa! Amazing color scheme, by the way. I love the use of grey patches, black, blue, splashes of red. How should you say it? That's cool. I think we've had enough. This little back piece here can go up and down, so you can adjust it to where Spider-Man's holding it. Of course, it's got a little steering wheel, the wheels, which move really well. It's a nice sturdy design. And this web piece, which can go up and down. So you're basically shooting a web out of his bike as well. And he has a little shooter which can also move up and down. If you shoot it, there you go, it shoots out. That was really nearly about to fall out actually. So I'm glad that didn't go through. So that's the actual bike itself. There's one small problem I have with this. I think is that the bike is quite easy to build actually. In fact, it's so easy to build that the design kind of looks a bit too simple for a £20 set, but I still like it, I guess. It's good. But what makes this even cooler is the fact that it has stickers, 1, 2, 3, etc., 4, 5. But hey, apart from the actual sticker fact, Lego is awesome. We've got this tank piece here, and as this perfectly demonstrated, what happens is you take away these web pieces, which are not compulsory. You have this little back thing here. It's like the Lego City Miner set. It just opens up like this. If you pull it with force, it's actually going to open up properly. So if I show you like this, see, one of them came out, the other one was naughty enough to stay back in there. But you get the basic gist. And I guess these are basically locks, even though this one isn't good enough, even though that's how you're supposed to put it. We've got a couple of panels here saying danger and warning. That's really annoying, isn't it? Tut tut. And here's a look at the back. Got loads of these multi-striped pieces, and you can see, I guess, kind of how this set was built using these Lego A pieces, as I like to call them. So that pretty much does it for the build. I'm getting a bit slow right now. Let's move on to the instructions themselves. So I'll move this back. And here are the nice 2 instruction booklets. Whoa, for £20 said you only really need 1, but okay. I guess I want to sort it out for 6-year-olds. We got the comic man, as always. And of course we got the little instructions for Lego Life app, what the bags are going to build for you, and of course the actual building itself. Nice. And this first instruction booklet builds the actual bag for you. And then when you're done with that, there isn't much else. There aren't any advertisements in these sets, which is kind of weird, especially the new 2019 ones, apart from the Ninjago Legacy ones. But this one only has an advertisement for Lego Life, and while I don't like Marvel as much as DC, it's still a good thing. And the win section here, instead it's got a pirate with a bird, which is interesting. And then we have bag 2, which is the same, except it skips the Lego comic man, man comic thing, whatever you want to call it, the thing at the beginning. And then it tells you, it just shows you that you can put these on, so he gets captured, he can't use these red pieces here. And there you go, that's everything that's included in the set. And there's a basic gist of what's included, in case I've missed something I didn't bring out. Can I also take the time to show you how detailed this Carnage minifigure is, because of all these pieces, man. They must have put a lot of effort into this. I believe this is exclusive as well. No side printing, there's some underneath there, but they got some back printing at the head as well. So, now let's finally look at the box, and then I'll give you my final opinions. Here is the Lego Spiderman Bike Rescue. I got all my information from here. The minifigures that included. And one thing you might notice, this was distributed for the US and Canada. I do not live in the US and Canada, I live in Europe, but this was given to me as a gift from someone there, which explains why on European sets they would have the thumb pieces where you just push them down, or they'd be on this side, wouldn't they? Push them down. Here they just have tape, or apparently in the US and Canada, those kind of countries, basically almost on the other side of the world. Here are a couple of features of how these things work, and this feature here where it can open up, and of course all the web pieces, the critter shooter. And so the box explains everything that's included in this £19.99 set. So, my final thoughts, I think this is a really good set for people, for fans who enjoyed the, apparently the critically acclaimed movie Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, created by Sony in association with Marvel. Because I watched this movie in the cinemas last month, and it was actually really good. I'm not being biased. I am a big movie-goer, and this movie was actually better than I thought it would be. I mean, don't really like Marvel, but hey, no, it was still quite a good movie. I would recommend it, and I would also recommend this set because it's got quite a lot of play features, and, well, one thing I don't recommend is the fact that Spider-Man takes forever to get into his bike. But oh well, he'll learn eventually someday. So, let me just show you everything that's included one last time. Thank you all very much for watching today's video. I think it got a little bit off the line because, well, of course, it would. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all in another video that I might make sometime soon. Thank you. Bye.